Shade, Blade, 57. Let's play. Anything. Crap. Punch. Veronica, punch. There you go.
Over here.
Crap. Veronica, you need to punch. Oh, so it's a battle of the punchers. Mine's better. Told ya. Well. I'm saving often. Mainly because I don't want to get thrown back anywhere. Here we go, the Legate's up there.
You won't escape me. Show yourself and I may let you live.
Veronica,
Come on!
it's gotta be a battle of the punchers.
You won't escape me. You won't escape me.
Well. Let's go say hi to the Legate. Okay, a couple NCR guys.
Had enough?
There's the Legate. Last boss time.
And who are you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the...
Mm-hmm.
Many graves in the East are filled with those who said as much. With brave... It is Kaiser. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. So you seek quarter. Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who had... Save your speeches. Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire. Now I am here. You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the... The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado... Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you?
No.
That does not mean we would not succeed. The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaiser drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly or as... As for wisdom, there is... Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain forever. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a... My coming would have saved you, set your people free. War would have tested them, broken the weak with it. Violence gave you that strength. Awaken. Perhaps Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpex was not here to hear your words. Until the day when our armies meet again, NCR.
And that's it. Yeah, literally, if you have enough speech, you can just completely beat this guy. Beat him without even having to actually do anything. Alright, what am I gonna get for my last perk? You know what? Just because I keep mentioning it, and I keep never picking it, where is rapid reload? There you are. Done. And we're done. Oh. Damn it, still under the effects for another 3 minutes.
They hardly even know how to fight.
And done. That's the end of the main game. We ended it on a punishment. Yeah, if you fail those speech checks, like he'll just kill you.
I'm surprised you made it out of
Like
there in
he
one
is just
piece.
an incredibly unstoppable
I'm impressed, to
opponent.
say the least, and that's no easy thing. You've secured NCR's future. Least we could do. And seeing those shits of Caesar kicking dirt as they ran did my heart. Might see some recruitment number rise. Build some morale out in the Mojave long enough for the NCR. All due to you. Again, you have my thanks. And all the West, too. Once they pass it over the radio. After signing the... We clean up, take prisoners, watch the East for any more trouble from the Legion. Though I think they're still running. After that, we'll see what happens when the dust settles and how the Mojave looks now without Caesar coming for... Something tells me we better enjoy this breather while we can. And if that means Vegas, then you and...
Okay.
Can't keep the courier spirit down, eh? Fair enough. Kind of curious how this is going to pan out in the long run. But
And level up again, because why not? Bring these two to 75 and more points in the bottom.
And so the courier
And that's it.
cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs, cheated death once again. And the Mojave
Yeah, if you
wasteland
don't have the
was
speech
forever
for that
changed.
last bit,
The New
it's
California
a hard
Republic
fight.
celebrated
Like,
its second victory
I
at
expected
Hoover
that
Dam,
there was still,
establishing
even with
definitive
100 speech, there's still a
control
chance
over
it'll
the
fail.
Mojave wasteland.
And
Soon after,
yeah,
they
it.
negotiated terms to annex the
I
state,
would have used up like
countryside,
everything
and
to
many
defeat
surrounding
that guy.
communities. The Mojave wasteland, at long last, had entirely fallen under the NCR's banner. The courier, fair and even-handed in his dealings throughout the wasteland, was honored by the NCR for his support of the military at Hoover Dam. He was presented with the Golden Branch, the highest civilian decoration given by the Republic.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Yeah.
A long and eventful life. Raoul's luck finally ran out during his time with the courier.
Yeah, we killed him.
With the help of the Gunrunners, the Boomers developed a healthy trading relationship with the NCR. Eventually, the Boomers began wandering out into the wasteland, while still preventing outsiders from entering Nellis.
The Brotherhood and the NCR in the Mojave Wasteland declared an official truce, despite continued hostilities between the two in the West. As per their agreement, the NCR handed over all suits of salvaged power armor, and in return, the Brotherhood helped patrol I-15 and Highway 95.
The peace with NCR served to ease Veronica's worries about the Brotherhood's immediate future. Still, a distance had arisen between her and her fellow members that would never be bridged. She began secluding herself in crumbling libraries of the old world, learning of promising technologies she knew the Brotherhood would never adopt.
Though weakened, the Fiends attacked McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. NCR repulsed the attack with minimal losses and, in the following days, destroyed the remaining Fiend leaders. breaking their power forever.
Haha.
After the NCR's victory at the dam, the followers of the Apocalypse were pushed out of Old Mormon Fort during its occupation by NCR forces. NCR further encouraged them to leave Outer Vegas entirely, and the followers had no choice but to comply.
Aw, that's kind of
more
mean.
trade along I-15 after NCR gained control of the Mojave Wasteland. But with that came a heavy burden of the Republic's taxes. Some old-timers, unable to handle the cost, were forced to move on, grumbling all the while.
And I take a sip of the Vault 13 canteen.
Dam, the Great Khans returned for a time to Red Rock Canyon. The NCR's pressing need to expand proved greater than its promise of amnesty, and before long the government decided the Khans had to go.
Oh.
The surviving Great Khans were relocated to an isolated, barren reservation, well north of NCR trade routes.
After the NCR victory at Hoover Dam, the temporary truce between them and the Kings blossomed into a full-scale relief effort for the people.
Haha.
The NCR made repeated entreaties that Freeside join the Republic. The Kings steadfastly maintained their independence.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
I went in there and murdered all the powder gangers in there.
Weapons. The Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Primm with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now.
Yeah.
In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
But this is the end of Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah, the countdown finished. As I said, I may or may not end up doing the DLCs for this. For now, I'm not. For now, I'm just gonna say this is like the maybe end. Just because I'm short on time. Maybe one day in the future, when I eventually can start recording again, I will continue and do all the DLCs. But until that day comes, this is probably it for New Vegas. So, all we got left now is Fallout 4, which I want to hopefully do all of, like including the DLCs, but time being a thing, it might just be main quest. So, until then, see ya.